To all the geeks and nerds out there, welcome back to another episode of Beyond Logic, and this is episode 101, and last episode was the big one, the big 100, so if you haven't seen it, go and check it out. We did a world tour and we were lucky enough to be joined by some friends, including the mighty Skizzleman and Impulse SV. So yeah, go and check that out. That was really cool and that turned out really well. I was a little bit nervous how that might turn out, but actually that went really well, and yeah, really glad that was enjoyed by everyone, I think. So yeah, got some really good comments after that one. So yeah, that was really good. So go and check it out if you haven't seen it already, and yeah, we'll probably talk about that a bit later on. But today, this episode, we are going to start a brand new project, a big project, one that is going to take many episodes to do, and it's not here. It's not in the end or the Death Star. We're going to do it in the overworld because we haven't spent much time over there. So I was thinking about what kind of things we can do to kind of move around the world a bit more and do a bit more in the sunshine, that kind of thing. But yeah, there's some wool coming in. Nice. All right. So one thing I might do over here is to start wiring up some more of our farms into our control room. So we might do some of that later on. We'll see how it goes. But I've not had much time to think about stuff this week. I've been very busy, and so this week we're going to kind of wing it. So I've got an idea for a project, but the first thing we need to do is to find a location. And as I say, it's going to be Overworld, so let's hop over there, do some scouting, and see if we can find a prime location. And so after racking my brain and doing some scouting around, I found this place, this flower forest. And what better place to do a new project, the total opposite to the gloomy end, than a nice flower forest. And actually, next door to it is a jungle. And I was thinking, I've never built anything in a jungle before. So how about a brand new build inside a jungle? I think that would be pretty cool. And what is this project I speak of? Well, I'm thinking about building a menagerie. Now, that's not a word you hear very often, but that is basically a place where we can capture a whole bunch of animals and have them for display in an exhibition. So yeah, we're going to capture all the mobs in the game. So all the hostile mobs, all the passive mobs, and we're going to have them all inside this jungle. So I think jungle is going to be the backdrop because jungles have got plenty of wildlife, right? Well, they should do anyway. Not much in Minecraft, but they should do. So yeah, why don't we do that? So I'm thinking that what we should do here is we can have this flower forest as maybe the entrance area, and I'm thinking that over here I've had a quick look around, and if we just scoot here, we've got this nice river, so we can have a little bridge that goes over the river, and on the other side there's this little piece of land here. If I can just scoot over here, you'll see that there's a hill that goes that way, and then a little downwards bit here, and then a little hill that goes there. So we've got this kind of valley area here. So I'm thinking we can have a nice big gate here. There's the entranceway to our menagerie with a little bridge here. And then inside we can have lots of pathways that we can walk around and then see all the various mobs that we've captured inside their enclosures. So that will be pretty cool. So I think today what we'll do is we'll make a start with the gates and this little bridge maybe. And yeah, I'm not sure if we'll get to capture any mobs today, but yeah, this will be a good start to the project. And of course, there are lots of mobs in Minecraft. I'm not sure exactly how many, I need to look it up, but probably around 50 odd. So that is quite a lot. So yeah, that should keep us going for quite some time. All right, so let's make a start and let's get this gate going. I've made some progress, and I've also added a quick nether portal, and it's just over here. So we need to extend out some of our tunnels to make it nice and easy to get there. But here is the entrance right here, and here is the portal over to the jungle. Now this is the same jungle that we went to quite a long time ago, where we got our cats for the very first time. But yeah, so it's something that we've been to before. So yeah, we're definitely gonna have to sort out that tunnel. And I've made a start over here, so you can see I've cleared the area out a little bit, and that gives us enough space to have a reasonable sized gate. That's how big it's going to be, and this is our center of the gate right here. Kind of got that in place. Now I'm thinking, what kind of gate design should we do? Well, we do a lot of stuff to do with movies, and we're going to have a whole bunch of animals in here, so why not do something like the gate from Jurassic Park? So basically going to be mixing up a whole bunch of blocks. I've got some different kind of stone blocks in my inventory right here, and yeah, just going to be building this up. So I'm not quite sure how high I'm going to do it quite yet. Maybe something like this high, roughly, maybe up to here maybe. And then if we just scoot back here, maybe a bit higher actually. Maybe we need to go up to about there, and then have a big sort of big like 2 gates like made of wood. And I'm thinking because we're in a jungle, we should use jungle wood, right? So I've already placed down some jungle wood there, and yeah, going to have a wall that goes that way and also that way, and it kind of goes into this into the ground, into kind of the side of this side of this ground right here. So going to do a little bit of terraforming as well to make sure that all looks nice. So this is going to be the entrance. Now looking in here, we're going to clear out some of this area as well, and we're going to have some pathways. And just on the other side of here, I noticed there's we've got a little pond here, so this could be like a little feature that we see once we get through the gates for the first time. So we've got a lot of area to clear. And I also noticed something else that might be useful as I was flying around. Let's get my rockets back. On the other side actually, so we've got this flower forest right here, and it just so happens, I just noticed coincidentally, that just on the other side we also have a swamp. Now, why is that useful? Well, if we want to do a flower farm, there's a whole bunch of flowers we get from the flower forest, of course, but also if we build the flower farm on the junction of these 2 biomes, we can get the blue flowers that we get from swamps. So is there any around here? Probably not. I'm looking for them, but normally there are some blue flowers in a swamp. Blue flowers, red thorns. Blue flowers, red thorns. Name it. So that might be a future project that we can do, and another reason to come over here. All right, so I'm going to carry on with the gate now, and yeah, see if we can make something look good. And so one side of the gate is done. So just going to add a couple of these lanterns and some details. Get them on there. I actually get quite a few of those through my villager trading actually, so they're good. So there is one side. In fact, I want to add a few more things here. So I want to add some of these grindstones here. They're going to be attaching to the gate, which is going to be right here. And let's pillar up. Got another one up the top as well. So yeah, so one of the reasons why I thought this project would be quite good is because we're coming up to Halloween. And for those that don't know, when it gets to Halloween time in Minecraft, there's a chance for some mobs to spawn with sea lanterns. Sea lanterns? No, pumpkins on their head. So they could be like some rare mobs. So I was thinking maybe we can have a special area for the rare mobs. So things like that when we've got the pumpkins on the head. And also I was thinking things like when you get like an invisible spider, that kind of thing, or maybe a zombie with diamond armor, that kind of thing. That could be like a special bit, a special area of our menagerie. So there you go. That is one side of the gate, looking pretty cool. So we need to do the other side, which is going to match this one, and also the gate itself. And then there's going to be a little thing that goes in between the 2 as well. I need to work out how that's going to work, but it's kind of a little archway in between. So that is going to be good. All right, so I'm going to crack on with that in a second. But before I do, I need to tell you about something. So next Saturday, that is the 19th of October. My friend Doc M77 is going to be doing a charity live stream, and you all need to go there and check it out. So I believe there's going to be a server there that we can all play on together once he reaches a certain goal. And once we do that, then yeah, I'm going to be hanging out on the server as well. So if you want to come along, get a selfie, stuff like that, come and support Doc. That would be really good. So I'll put some details on the screen and go over to Doc's channel next Saturday. I think it starts at 12 noon Berlin time. So check out your time zone calculations for that. And yeah, let's support Doc, let's help him out, and let's see what we can do. Last year he did the charity live stream, and it was really cool, really good fun, and he did an amazing job. So hopefully this year we can do the same thing. So yeah, let's get over there and let's kick some cancer butt. And there it is, the gate to our new menagerie, and I think that's looking pretty cool. Yeah, quite like the block variation, looking pretty good. And I think that that does kind of resemble the gate from Jurassic Park. So we might have we might put some signage above there, but for the time being, I think I'm pretty happy with that. So yeah, I would like to have a bridge that goes across here. So we do that at some point. But next, I think what I want to do is just come in here after I fly through there, and yeah, just clear out some of this area so we can get to the pond that is behind. And yeah, and as we do that, I'd like to yeah, talk about a few things. So first of all, you can probably tell this episode is going to be a little bit of a change of pace. I think over the last few weeks I've been really focused on episode 100 and putting in a ton of work, and yeah, I think I just want to have like a bit more of a chill recording session this time, and just not go too crazy, not build a whole Star Destroyer in one episode or anything like that. Just going to take it easy, and yeah, it's going to be pretty cool. Now I've got some shears here for the leaves, so let's make sure we do those. Okay, cool. All right, so yeah, episode 100, that was really good. So yeah, I mentioned it at the beginning of the episode. If you haven't seen it, then I highly recommend checking that out. And I think our guests, Impulse and Skiz, were perfect guests. We had a good amount of interaction and reaction, I should say, as well. Like Skizzle Man, oh man, what a guy. I think there was various times where they were both speechless, which was pretty good. And listen to Skiz go through the piston bolt. It's so funny. So yeah, so a big thank you to those guys again for coming out and yeah, sharing and yeah, sparing their time to check out the world. Now, obviously, I've been working to, as I said, to episode 100 for a long time, and I kind of had a big plan. I think I had like 20 episodes worth of a plan building up to that, and obviously I was talking to those guys quite a long time ago to make sure that they were all up for doing it. And yeah, so now we're past the 100. I need to create a whole new plan. So I don't really have a big plan of what I'm going to do next. Obviously, we're going to be continuing in the Death Star. We're going to be adding some more farms. We're going to be adding some more ships. And yeah, going to be doing some more projects in the overworld, in particular. Our new one we're starting today, so that'll be good. And those shears don't last very long, do they? So yeah, so I've still got lots of stuff to do, lots of content to still come. And yeah, we're looking forward to the updates. So we've got 1.15 coming out, so that's going to give us some new honey blocks. So that's going to be interesting. Be interested to see how they turn out, because at the moment, honey blocks and slime blocks stick together, and I think there's quite a few people asking if we can have those so they don't stick together. I think that will give us a lot of creative options when it comes to doing technical builds and things like that. So that'll be interesting to see if that actually happens. We'll see. And yeah, and then after that, after 1.15, so that's probably, I guess that's coming out sometime around Christmas time, I reckon, or in the holidays. That's what it sounds like. From what I've seen so far. And then 1.16 with a Nether update, that is going to be coming out next year at some point. Obviously, we don't know when yet, but I wouldn't imagine that wouldn't be until, I guess, midway through the year probably. So looking at least another 6, maybe 7, 8 months until we get that update. But yeah, that's going to be pretty cool. So I'm just wondering here, how much of this stuff do I want to clear out? Because I want to have a path. So here is let's get rid of these vines, they're in the way. So here is our gate that comes in here, and then our pathway can come this way, and then we can have access to the pond here. So I think I want to have pathways that go all around there. So yeah, let me think about this. I think we're going to clear out a bit more and try and make this nice and organic. Yeah, there's going to be a lot of work here. It's kind of dawned on me how much work this is actually going to take. But it's time for the sun's going down, time for sleeping. So let's get a good night rest, and then yeah, carry on clearing out this stuff. And the sun is going down, and it's time to catch a mob, I think. So I've done a bit of work, done a bit more work. So I've cleared out that area, and I've started putting down a pathway, kind of like a roadway. Now I'm not 100% happy with it. I was just using some blocks that I actually had with me rather than going off and getting some other stuff. So I'm probably going to revisit this and change it up a little bit. But you kind of get an idea that this is going to be a pathway. And then I've cleared out all of this area so we can have another path that goes around this way, around our central lake right here. And there is our first candidate. Yes. So I'm going to try and catch some zombies, and I'm actually going to put them in here. So I'm going to try and catch 2, I think. So in here is going to be a little pen for our zombies. It's got a roof on top and some lights, so nothing else can spawn. But I'm hoping I can just break this carpet. He'll come in. Oh, that's it. In you come, buddy. And then I can do that, and he shouldn't be able to get out. Yes. You're trapped. All right. Now, I do have some name tags now. I need to keep an eye out so I don't get creepered. But I've got some name tags, so I looked at my previous video, looked at episode 100, and I just picked out a couple of names just at random from people that left a comment. And the first one is going to be this one, Tailsa. There you are, you're now a zombie. So that's our first captured zombie in our menagerie. Now we need another zombie, so let's see if we can get another one and get him in here. Oh, here we go. Here's a candidate. All right, I just had to deal with a few skeletons. So, but we got this guy now. Let's see, can we get him in as well as the other guy? Where's my ender pearls? Oh, he's gonna give me a little. Oh, dang it! Oh, I was hoping not to have any issues like that. Oh man, oh, I wasn't paying attention. Oh, right, let's repair this. Oh, hi guy, follow me. Okay, here he comes. Yep, we've got another one. All right, hopefully this will go better than the last one. Fingers crossed. And looking around. Okay, good. Right, so I'm going to break that and jump in here. Hopefully the other guy... Where is he? Where's he gone? Dude. This way. So hopefully I can just survive. Dude, come around the carpets. Oh, jeez. Right, come in here. Oh, getting a few hits, but that's all right. Should be all right. And then you come in here and then... So you're in. Right, good. Both trapped. All right, awesome. So that should be good. So let's dispatch of this guy and then have a quick look around. Okay, looks good. Now let's get our other name tag, and that is Cricket MC. Was someone else from last episode left a comment? So let's name you. There we go. Both named. Awesome. Right, let's sleep in our bed, and then we should be safe. There they are. There are our first two inhabitants of our menagerie. So yeah, managed to get those in, and that wasn't too bad. Had a little bit of a surprise from a creeper, but we survived. So that was all right. So yeah, here's our first pen, if you like, and here's our first inhabitants, as I said. So this is how the pen looks at the moment. So all around the edges, got these too high of leaves, so they can't climb out anywhere, and just got this trick here because the zombies are 2 blocks high. We've got a bit of carpet and this leaf above, and they can't get past. They're too big. They're too tall to get past that gap. So what do you think of this? So I'm not sure what I should do with the design of these things yet. So I'm just going to do one for now and see how it goes. So yeah, let me give you your feedback on how we can maybe design these up. Do we like the idea of having them kind of open like this? And not much of a barrier there. That won't work for all mobs. Like for example, when we have skeletons that can shoot us, we're gonna have to be protected. So we might need to redesign this a little bit. But yeah, gonna put my thinking cap on and see how it goes. But I'm also thinking about where we can have some other pens, because I think we can probably have one. So as we walk into the menagerie through the gate right here, we can probably have at least one over here on this side, and then maybe another one on this side right here, and then we kind of walk down here. We can make this all nice and make it all nice and good, look good. And then obviously we've got one here, another one over there, and sort of as we walk around this pathway, I think there's going to be like a one-way path. So you kind of follow it round, and as you go, there'll be different pens with different mobs in as you go. So that's the plan, I think, at the moment anyway. And yeah, this has turned out all right. Now, I don't like the idea that this guy's got a piece of carpet. He obviously picked that up as I was breaking stuff. So I thought what I could do is give him a sword instead, because I think that would look better. And he should pick this up instead. And then if he does, yes, he does. And then we'll do the same for the other guy so that he matches. So if he picks that up, hopefully, dude, pick it up. Oh, he's not a guy that picks up stuff. Oh no, that's a shame. Oh well, at least the sword is better than the carpet, so I think that looks better. All right, so good. So I think that's the first one done. We may well revisit the design of this thing, and yeah, just all around going to improve how it looks. So I quite like the look of this sort of overhang of trees and leaves above this pathway. But yeah, definitely need to put some more work in. All right, that was pretty good. Happy how that turned out. Listen to this. Yes, there's some pillagers. There's some pillagers. They've seemed to have spawned in amongst the trees. There's a guy there, look. Let's see, can we capture some of these? So I was just working up, just doing some work down the bottom there, and there was one pillager down there that I dispatched because he was shooting me. But then I thought maybe there's some more, and I looked up here and I could see them and hear them. So I just got a bunch of stuff in my inventory really quick out of what I had in my shulker boxes. So I'm going to put down some rails and see if we can catch these guys. And yeah, so I don't know how this is going to go, but let's rig something up super quick. So I reckon if we can do, like, have some rails here and put this here and then power that. So, and then we can have a minecart. So I just got just super quickly crafted this stuff up. So hopefully one can go past that and get caught in that. And then maybe we can do the same thing over this way. There we go. And then another minecart in here. Hopefully they won't despawn in the meantime. And push this one. So, all right, let's see if we can get one of these guys to follow us. And let's see, can we capture them in a minecart? That is the question. So let's see if we can dig this guy out. I think there's more than one. So here he comes. Here he comes. Come on, guy. Come on, you can do it. Yeah, here he comes. Over here, buddy. Oh, ouch. Come on. Come this way. Keep coming. You can do it. He's going to get picked up. Come on. Yes. Okay, we got one. Okay, he's still going to be shooting us. So that's that is a bit worrying. But what happens is these guys, their crossbows there. Sorry, I couldn't think of the word. Their crossbows will actually run out of durability eventually. So he can keep shooting us. We've got plenty of armor, so we're all good. So let's see if we can get another one. So hopefully we climb back up here. There's still some more. I think there's at least another one. I can see this guy here. Look, is that a banner guy? No, just a normal guy. Let's let him out. Here he comes. Right, let's get the next one. Hopefully he should follow me down. Here he comes. And the other guy's going to shoot me as well. I'm going to end up like a pincushion. All right, come on, guy. Let's go. Come over here. Although they're not super tough, they will eventually kill me if I let them. So let's go back this way. Okay, he can follow me now this way, hopefully. Come on, guy. Follow. Keep coming. He's going to... Yes! Okay, got two. Awesome. Okay, right, let's not die. Let's come over here out of the way so they can't shoot us. All right, let's see if we can get some name tags and sleep. And yeah, see if we can get these guys in a better place. Look at me, I'm a right pincushion. But yeah, managed to survive, which is the main thing. So I've got a couple of other name tags, so just had a quick look at my comments again. And yeah, stood close enough to these guys so they don't despawn. So we've got the first one, which is going to be Wylom. So thank you for your comment last episode. Let's pop it on this guy, there he is. And the next one is the driver 454. So let's get in here quickly before these guys end up killing me. Did he go? Yes, got him. Okay, there he is. He's done as well. All right, awesome. Quick, get out of here. Now, I'm not quite sure what I'm going to do with these guys now that I've got them. They won't despawn. We've got them trapped. Eventually, their crossbows will run out and break, and then we'll have some peaceful pillagers. So that'll be good. But yeah, I need to think about what I'm going to do with them. Yeah, not quite sure. All right, so I'm thinking the first course of action is to stop them shooting me because that is quite annoying. So I've got some glass, so I'm thinking I can just see if we can get it placed on top of the rails and so they can't see us. So let's see how easy this is going to be. Probably not all that easy, but the further he goes back... There we go. Right, so he can't see us anymore, so that's good. All right, that wasn't too bad. Now let's do the same thing with the other guy. Obviously he can't see us here, so let's just run over here. Put some glass down and quickly, there we go, almost, there we go. All right, now he can't see us. Right, trapped. Very good. Okay, that gives me an opportunity now to think about what I want to actually do with these guys, so we can make another pen up and then get the rails moved over to their new home. All right, good stuff. That was an unexpected capture. Awesome. And after that excitement, I thought I'd have a break and thought I'd throw down a little bridge. So here is our way into our menagerie. So our portal is just over there. There it is, right there. So we're going to end up with a nice pathway that's going to come all the way down here and then across the bridge and through there. So obviously you're going to do some terraforming and making up a nice path, that kind of thing. But this bridge is pretty straightforward, pretty simple. Not going to win any awards for the best bridge in the world, but I think it's a good start. And I think I probably will come back and change this up into something a bit more impressive at a later date. But I just want to get something down for now, just so we've got something. And same goes for this pathway. I'm not in love with it, to be honest with you. So we're definitely going to be reworking some of that, I think. But I think the gate is pretty cool. Happy with how that's turned out. And I've added some leaves and also some vines on the side as well, just to make that, give that a bit more interest. All right. So inside, I've not done anything else with our pillagers, our recent captures. So they are there, but they are safe. And I think what we're going to do is I'm going to leave them here for now, and I want to hear from you guys. I want to hear what you think. So what I want to know is what do you think about these pens? What should we do with them? Maybe we should not have them like this and not have them kind of generic, but maybe these should be styled around the mob that's inside them. So maybe we can think of a way to make this one more zombified. Zombified? I just made up a word. Zombified. So make this seem like it's more like a home for zombies than anything else. And likewise, when we get these pillagers into a pen, we're kind of style up their pen to match a pillager. So maybe you style it on a pillager outpost, that kind of thing. And yeah, that would be pretty cool. So I'm not quite sure where these are going to go just yet. We've got quite a few spaces already that we can place them, as we spoke about earlier. But we'll do that next time, because I think I want to hear from you first about what you think. And yeah, there's still got obviously there's going to be a lot of work here. We've just started, but I think this is a good start to kind of get things moving. And yeah, looking forward to how this is going to turn out. And there we have it, the start of a new project, and it's going to last quite some time. So I hope you enjoyed the episode, and if you did, then please hit the like button, and if you're new, then feel free to subscribe, and if you've got any comments or suggestions, then get it in that comment section. Alright my geeks, until next time, I will see you later.